All right, are you ready? It's time. It's time for fall. Fall. Sweater weather. Now, there are a lot of fall things that you can do here in the Glass City. Our Lexi Burton with the Destination Toledo here to talk about. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having on a sweater.
Yes, of course. Had to fit the scene, yes.
Yes, so with this now, I know you've got a blog that talks about all the things we've got going on, so what can folks expect?
Oh my gosh, we have a lot going on this fall season in Toledo. Yes, we do have a blog at visittoledo.org. It is called Autumn Activities that'll have you fallen for Toledo.
I like that.
Little play on words there. Yeah, so it's truly your one-stop shop to all the fun things that are going on in the city, whether you have friends and family coming into town that need kind of like an itinerary to go off of, that's your place to go. So some of the things inside, you can find pumpkin patches. Of course, we have Flight's Pumpkin Farm that just recently opened for their season. Yay. We have McQueen's Apple Orchard. Their pumpkin or apple butter festival is coming up.
That's right.
That's exciting.
Oh,
yeah, so all stuff like that inside.
So when it comes to fall, do we do it better than most? That's the question, I suppose, because we're competing for it, because we've got the apple picking, we've got the pumpkin picking. What else do we have?
Oh, well, we have a lot. We definitely have a lot. The Toledo Zoo also puts on an amazing Harvest Fest. It goes all throughout the month of October, and they have little events all throughout the month as well. So they have like Little Boo, which is...
That's right.
Yes, yes, the pumpkin path, lots of trick-or-treating. They do like, I believe that they throw like pumpkins into the exhibits so that the animals
to feed it.
Yes, so lots of fun stuff like that for the kiddos and for the adults as well. Also, the leaves are changing, which is very exciting and one of the best parts of fall, in my opinion. So Sandpiper with J&M Cruise Lines, they have a fall colors cruise.
Really?
Yeah, so that's on Saturdays and Sundays in the fall, and you go down the Maumee River and just bask in the glory of all the leaves changing, and it's just a great experience. So that's just a few.
I love that. And my first thought, of course, whenever we're changing the leaves, it's called leaf peeping, Lexi. We leaf peep. Yes. Use it in the lexicon for you when it comes to words. She's going to go leaf peeping one day.
Yes.
Why is it important that you guys are doing these kind of things? Because I follow you guys on Instagram. Y'all need to do that.
Yes.
I follow you on Instagram so that way I get like a nice little snippet. But why do this? Because, I mean, I feel like we know what to do, right?
But do you? That's the real question is, do you? Because there are some definitely that you might miss or you might not see, and there are a ton. So it is kind of hard to keep track of it all. That's why we come into help and make all these great vlogs. And our calendar of events is stacked full already of all the fall things to do. So go to visittoledo.org, and that's where you can find all of these fall activities.
And you can see them Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, as well as Instagram, Toledo CVB. Now, you have to have a favorite, of course, because your job is to look at it, and you got to test some of them. So what are your tops? What are your go-tos?
Oh, gosh, I love the Toledo football games. That's as well one of my fall favorites. Is I feel like fall equals football in my head. Leaves changing is football. It's tailgating, you know what I mean? So that's one of my favorites as well. The glass harvest is coming up, as well as the Toledo Museum of Art. That's another really good one. They have glass pumpkins everywhere for sale and just to browse.
Neat.
Yes, all the fun stuff. Also the pumpkin spice lattes. Those are my personal favorite as well.
Oh, speaking of pumpkin spice, so we still have the Coffee
Quest.
There we go.
Yes, Coffee Quest 419 is still going on. It goes all throughout September and October. So you have about a month and a half left to get all the pumpkin spice lattes or cold foams or yes, whatever you're into. So you can get all the prizes still.
I love that. And so we've got this, and that we've got just a big list. Now, in every single thing that I do I have to be spending money, or is it a mix of spending? Is it family friendly? Is it mostly adult? Like, how is it, you'd say, list-wise?
I think, yeah, it's definitely a mix of both. You know, when you go to these pumpkin patches, you can just browse around, but it's a little hard because you want to obviously get your pumpkins and get a couple donuts maybe. So definitely a mix. You know, we also have the Erie Manor tours at Wildwood Metro Park. So that's where they deck out that house. That house there gets all like decked out, all haunted. So definitely like make your way through there. Yeah, I'm sure you can find, especially on our calendar events, a mix of free and paid events.
So in case you're not quite sure where to go because you haven't been listening, but Lexi has been giving me tons of good ideas. Where do I go? Is it starting now? Let's give the events one more time so that way folks know where to go to get their fall fill.
Yes, so definitely visit our calendar of events. It has everything to do during fall. That's visittoledo.org/events, as well as our beautiful fall blog that'll have just everything you need to know about what's going on in one place.
Lexi, thanks so much. And of course, now you've got your marching orders. Get out there and have some fun. Thanks to Destination Toledo. We will be right back.